Hi everyone, it's Carol here from the stampingground.co.uk, and today I'm going to use the Christmas season stamp set and dies from the new mini catalogue. There are so many lovely things in the catalogue, and it's very hard to choose which one to work with. But I do like this stamp set, and I'll just quickly show you in the catalogue the papers and the stamps. If you haven't got a catalogue, then just get in touch and I'll be happy to pop one in the post for you. These are the papers that I've used today, and this is the stamp set, and it's a good one to use all year round apart from the holly in it. Everything else can be used, and the label dies, again you've got all the foliage dies and the labels, so a great set to have all year round. So now on to our card. We're going to take a piece 10 by 5, which is scored at 5 inch for our card base, 2 pieces at 4 3/4 inch square, a piece of wide 4.5 inch square, and a piece of the designer series paper of 4.5 inch square. And we just need a 1/4 inch piece of red cardstock. I'll pop all the metric measurements along with everything else over on my blog at thestampingground.co.uk. For this card, we're just going to use the holly and the berries. And then we're going to use from the label dies. And here are the dies. As you can see, there is a lot of dies in this pack. And the label dies, lots of different sizes and shapes. So we're going to use these 2 dies here, and the holly and the berries. I think the inscription is very much a personal choice, but I need a bigger block. But the inscriptions I'm using today are from the stamp set Poinsettia Petals. I will pop it on my blog for you to have a look at as well. And I think it's a lovely font is this. I just need to get it straight. I'm just going to line it up on my grid paper. And we're going to use the real red. So just give it a good ink. And just press firmly. And I think it is so pretty, this inscription. I'm just going to put it away, and then we actually need to do the berries. So again, ink it up, ink the berries up, and just press firmly. And then for the holly, I'm going to use the Evening Evergreen. It's a really rich, deep green. It's lovely. While I have the red out, I forgot to do the inscription for the inside. There we are. So that is most of the stamping done. We have to stamp on the inside of the card as well. But we're going to die cut these out. So pop all your dies over your stamping, and then I'll just go and die cut them, and I will be back in 2 ticks. So here we are, all done. I'm ready for our card. So for the front of the card, we're going to add liquid glue to the designer series paper and attach it to our cardstock. So it's a nice, easy card, this, but quite effective. And if you need to make a lot of Christmas cards, well, it's a good one to have at hand, because it isn't really time consuming. So now we're going to take the fir-cone branch and berries. I think it's fir-cone branch. And stamp the inside of our card. I'm going to use Real Red, Soft Suede, and what's the Soft Succulent. Sorry, I couldn't think what colour it was then. It's a nice colour, is the Soft Succulent for greenery. So I'm just going to come in from the corner. I'll just get some paper just to pop under this card, then I don't get ink all over the pad at the bottom. And then either side, just on an angle. And I didn't like that because I should have re-inked it rather than using, so it's good when you can turn it over. There, that's better. So now I'm going to get the soft suede. Just pop this away, otherwise I'll be putting my hand in it. And then just ink the branch up, ready for the berries. Now there's a right way and a wrong way for the berries. They obviously just fit perfect onto this branch. So before you stamp them, just make sure you get it right. It's probably worth looking before you add your ink to berries. There we are. Perfect. So we now need to attach this to our other piece of cardstock and just pop some liquid glue on. And no one will ever know there's anything under there or that we've made a mistake. And there. So now we need to attach this to the inside of our card. Again, just some liquid glue. I like using liquid glue because if you've not got it quite straight in the centre of your card, you have got a short time to actually move it and line it up correctly. Now I'm just going to get my bone folder. It was actually lifting up slightly, so I'm just going to give it a better crease. There, it's and it will now lay flat. So now we need to add our red cardstock across, well, not the top, but just an 1.5 inches down, and we need it to measure 4.5 inches. And then we're just going to add some glue and attach it. So don't put a lot of glue on because you don't want it squishing out of the sides or anything. And this glue is excellent anyway. So you don't really need a lot. Make sure it's nice and straight. So we're going to bring our decoration in now. And just lay it on your card so that you know, whoops, you know where it's going to go. And I'm going to put dimensionals onto the back of the holly. And then with the dimensionals on the back of the holly and the berries, attach them over the red cardstock. Oops. There. I'm also going to add dimensionals to the inscription. And then just add again to the front of the card. And then we just now need to finish off the inside. But before that, we need to attach this to the front of our card. I forgot that we haven't got it on the front. And make sure it's opening the correct way. I've done this a few times where I've put the front on and it's been either upside down or... So always just make sure that it's right. Now that's going to just attach with some glue. Now you don't have to use this label die. You can pop your inscription straight onto the cardstock, but I just think it just adds a little bit more to it. So I hope you've enjoyed watching. I will put everything I've used over on my blog with all the measurements. And please do message me if you want a catalogue or celebration. I'll be more than happy to send one out to you. So thank you very much for joining me, and until the next time, bye bye.